I've said to my husband this week to flirt with him. And of course I have notes because I'm hilarious, but I have a horrible memory. After finishing the deed, I looked at him and said, we should name your appendage Rib, because that is the bone that you have given me. I told him I wanted to join a yoga class because I would love to be able to split on it for Christmas. We were eating lunch again after doing the deed, and he was mid-chew as I was trying to ask him a question, and he's like, sorry, I have a lot of meat in my mouth. And I said, that's what I said earlier. Not necessarily flirting, but just have to remind him of how good he has it, you know? He's currently working on bulking up, and I was explaining to him that I would love for him to stay on that track because it would make me feel like having just like big, you know what I mean, around feels very protective. He's also working on like increasing his fighting moves. I'm like, that also makes me feel really protected. And I'm like, one last thing, if you learned how to like work a can't say the word, you know what I mean? Like all of that would be really good at making me feel super protected. And I was attempting to tell him like if he did all these things, panties would be just like on the ground. But I just said like, and if you do all this, panties, ground. And I guess he didn't hear the ground part. And so he was trying to go through all the words that maybe rhyme with ground. And he landed on drowned. And he's like, did you say your panties would be drowned? And I was like, honestly, yeah, that too. And he's like, that's good, because the first thought I thought was panties browned, and I was like, get the hell out of here. I would never say that. So needless to say, Ryan doesn't know how to flirt like I do, but at least he makes me laugh.